What's going on, Rhode Island? Welcome to episode 18 of Beers in Real Estate. Can you believe it? Number 18.
I can't believe it.
We have a great show tonight, guys, and we are at one of my favorite breweries, guys. This brewery opened up this year. It's Phantom Farms Brewing Company in Cumberland, Rhode Island. So I haven't been here too many times, but this place is amazing. Lots of seating. They have a second floor level, seating outside. It's a food truck. There's so much to do here that I think it's an amazing place for us to do episode number 18.
Wow.
So yeah, they have,
You saying it's my favorite brewery doesn't even faze me anymore.
it's one of my favorite breweries. So, and in today's episode, we're going to be discussing because a lot of people have been reaching out to me. Hey, Francis, I want to buy next year. When should I start?
Yeah.
So we're going to be letting you know when you should be starting if you're planning on buying next year. And as always, we're going to be rating our beer that we had here at Fenton Farm Brewing. So, guys, let's have a wonderful episode. So, Ray, earlier I was asking you that, well, I was telling you that a lot of my clients have been reaching out to me, asking me, hey, Francis, I'm thinking of buying next year. I know it's late in September, but when should I start getting ready?
A very wise man once told me, I haven't said this in a while,
Oh,
you don't wait to buy real estate.
oh,
Buy real estate and wait.
oh.
Correct. That's correct.
I like that guy.
Now, we were preaching that because rates were high
Yep,
and payments were payment shock, we were calling it.
yep.
Now, it still applies in this market. As the rates become more affordable and the payments become more affordable,
Yep.
it's going to bring out more buyers, which is going to bring out competition.
Mm-hmm.
And the laws of supply and demand state,
Yep,
if there's more demand, prices are going to continue to increase.
correct.
So if you're waiting, it's a mistake. And I don't mean to say it negatively, but the longer you wait, the more expensive it's going to become. We don't have a crash coming. Not in New England anyway.
Mhm.
Not in our market.
Mhm.
We don't have the inventory to dictate a crash. And with foreclosures, it's much harder to get a mortgage now.
Yep.
So I don't think foreclosures are going to be the savior that they were in 2008.
No.
Supply. So what I would say to you is, if you're thinking about buying in the spring, you should start now. And that doesn't mean to be dramatic. No car salesman pitch there. Just You should start now. Let's pull your credit. Let's see if there's any items that we need to work on. Because between now and spring is about 6 months.
Yep.
That's plenty of time to fix credit.
Correct.
Let's see what you can afford. But more importantly, just because you can afford something doesn't mean that's the payment you want. I can tell you can afford $800,000. Do you want an $800,000 mortgage?
Not at all.
Right. So there's a lot of things to discuss, and I think waiting is always a mistake. If you're looking to buy and you're serious about it, we can start today.
Got
That's
it.
my advice, anyway.
Just mine. Okay. Manny, is there anything you'd like to add onto that on people who are, not ready right now per se, but they want to make it a reality that in 2025 they become a first-time homeowner? Like, is there something that you suggested? Like, should they wait till like January, or should they be starting now?
Yeah. So what I tell all my buyers, whether they're seasoned buyer or especially first-time home buyer, start today.
I like that.
Always take the first step. Talk to a mortgage professional. Talk to Ray. Pull your credit. They don't know where they stand sometimes, right?
Right.
So they don't know that you offer programs for credit assistance to get them up there to that point, right? To where they can purchase. Or, you take the time, say, for example, after hours, right? So I tell people, let's take that first step. Don't meet with me first. Meet with your lending professional first. Call Ray, call his team. They can pull your credit, which is number one, see where you stand. They can look at all your docs and let you know, okay, you're here now, and if you want to be at this point, we can get you there in this amount of time. But I also don't wait. Start today.
I like that.
Let's the first step for you being a homeowner to find out what programs are offered for you and what we can do for you, and starting with a mortgage professional is the best thing you should do.
I like that. But also at the same time, not everybody should be starting now.
Correct.
In some circumstances, it might be best for you to wait.
Yeah.
So this is when it's going to be a good time to give us a call. Let us know what your plans are. Like, for example, you might be somebody right now who's living with your mom and dad at the moment, with your parents, paying nothing.
Yeah.
Why not wait a few more months, save up, and get ready then? Then you're not paying anything.
Correct.
But let's say you're in a circumstance right now where you're paying $2,500 for rent. Hey, let's get you started. You're throwing away money.
Correct.
So again, everybody's circumstance is a little bit different. So it's always very important to have a conversation with us because I don't always tell my clients, hey, yes, if you should buy. Not always the case.
No.
Just like on some of my sellers, sometimes I might tell them, hey, you probably shouldn't sell.
Correct.
Because again, it all depends on somebody's situation.
We don't know their back end story until we
Correct.
sit down and make that phone call
Correct.
or reach out via text, social media, whatever
Yeah.
the case is. Hey, Francis, I need help with buying or selling.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, not all sellers are ready to sell,
Correct.
right? Not all homes are ready to sell.
Correct. And not every time it's a good time to like sell. So it all depends on the person. Like I have several buyers right now who are waiting.
Mm-hmm.
I have a ton of buyers right now who are buying right now. Because again, everybody's circumstance is different.
Correct.
So, but if you have your money saved up, if your credit is fine, yes, it's a perfect time for you to buy.
Yeah.
Don't wait.
Correct.
So always have a conversation with us. And we'll guide you. We're not going to push you.
No,
We're not
exactly.
going to push you anywhere or another. We just give you some advice.
We educate you to make the correct choice and know that you're backed by the knowledge of the professional real estate agent,
Yep.
professional lender. We never force anyone, right?
Absolutely.
First thing is education.
Absolutely. And if you do have to and if you're a person right now who owns a house and you're thinking of refining, you know, it might be a good time for you to refi right now. So this might be a good time for you to reach out to Ray as well and see if you might refi now or like wait.
Mm-hmm.
So any circumstances where you're thinking of buying, selling, or refinancing, reach out to us. We'll put you in the right direction.
Correct.
So, folks, that is episode 18. But our favorite part of each episode, and this is when we get to rate our favorite beer or the beer that we had at the brewery when we're recording our show. Again, we're a Phantom Farm Brewing Company in Cumberland. I didn't just have one beer; I had two. They were good, so
Yeah.
I had to get two. So
I like your mugs.
yeah, pretty cool mug. I mean,
mug.
The place is pretty awesome. So make sure you guys check these guys. Make sure you check them out. So Manny, we'll start with you.
Yeah,
What did
so
you have? What do you rate it? Let us know.
I also had two beers. The last
Ooh.
beer, I changed it up. I got an Oktoberfest.
Ooh.
Nice caramel flavor, nice color.
Yep.
I'll rate that one since that one was my last beer.
Yep.
I'll give it a solid 8.
Ooh.
You know, but I also did have an IPA. I'm an IPA guy
Oh.
through and through. You know, now doing these episodes, I love IPAs. So their IPA was a strong. It was a 7%,
Ooh.
which was a good. That one had a good flavor, nice hoppiness. I'll give that one an 8 as well. Solid beer as well.
Oh.
Okay.
8 across
I'm
the
happy
board.
with my two selections today.
All right. Mr. Lambert, we know that you love your sour beers.
I've had two of them today.
Two.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
you made me a degenerate.
Wow.
What did you? What was this beer?
I have no idea which sour that is, but they have two.
Honestly, that was one of their canned selections that you could take home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both were excellent.
Yep.
First was one of my favorite sours I've had.
Oh.
Yeah. It was really good. 9.5 on the first one.
Not. Wait a minute. What?
It was really good. It was excellent. Yeah.
9.5?
I enjoyed- Yeah. A bug
Wow.
landed in my first beer, by the way.
Wow.
Francis knocked it into the beer. I don't know what he was
So wait
doing.
a minute. So the beer was so good that even a bug had to go and taste it.
Absolutely, yeah. That first sour was bomb. I'm not gonna
Wow.
lie, Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
9.5.
This is solid. 8.4
Yep.
for this one.
Wow.
Not
This
going
one.
to turn it away. I will finish it before we leave. That first beer was
Yep.
outstanding.
Wow.
Nice.
That might be the best rating that Ray has
Might have
given
been
to
my
any
favorite
beer.
sour.
Yeah, this is true.
Wow.
Yeah.
So good that the fly had to go in there and drink some.
Yep.
Wow, people.
Only took 18 tries, but he found what he really liked.
No. There was another sour like
Yeah.
I remember.
that
I
was
remember.
brewery, yeah.
I had their lager. It's called the Flair. Standard lager. I mean, you can't really screw up a lager. I mean, it was pretty good. I'll give it an 8.7. It was amazing. I also had their Oktoberfest beer, and now I'll give it a 9.0.
Oh,
Very solid, very tasteful, very good beer. I could drink this beer pretty much all day, so can't complain. So, guys, if you're near Cumberland, come check these guys out.
I
They haven't
agree.
been open for that long. They have a food truck out here. There's plenty of space, plenty of areas to party, hang out, chill with friends. They even have board games around, and they even have a massive TV too, where you can watch a game.
This is a really
So-
nice place. This is one of my favorite breweries we've been to. Sound like him.
Oh, wait a minute!
No
This is
pictures?
one of Ray's favorite
Yeah,
breweries
yeah.
that he's been to.
I like this place.
Write that
Wow.
down, guys.
Wow, that
Take
says a
note.
lot. Take notes. So, guys, this is episode 18 of Beers and Real Estate. For episode 19, we might see you somewhere. Who knows? We'll probably go back to Providence or something.
Probably.
Thanks for tuning in.
Let's see.
We'll see you in the next episode.
5 for the 5.
Take it easy.